Hey guys, welcome to another Hunter video. I am a Night Elf Hunter on the Whisperwind server, and right now I'm in 25-man Naxxramas. I'm going to show you how to run the last two bosses of Nax as a Beastmaster Hunter. So the first boss we're going to encounter is Safiron, and with him, he will usually be tanked in the middle of the map, and he goes into an air phase where he will put 2 to 3 people in ice blocks. And when you see an ice block, try to get behind the ice block and then cast Hunter's Mark on Safiron. And if you can't cast Hunter's Mark because you're out of line of sight, that's just where you want to be. Also, if you are too close to a person who gets ice block cast on them, then you will take damage as well. And so that's why you should start running towards an ice block once the second or third have been cast, so that you don't get a bunch of people grouped up being cast into ice blocks. Also, you should try to get away from the blizzard that's being cast all around, because that will just do damage to you and it'll slow you down as well, so you want to try to avoid it completely. With this fight, he will always have a dot damage on you, so it's good to stack some frost resistance. However, if you have some good healers, then all you need is a Druid's Hunter's Mark. With this fight also, your pet does not need to be managed. You can just send him in, and if he doesn't pull aggro off the tank, then you're set. He doesn't take damage from AoE attacks, so he's pretty much safe for most of the fight. And the next encounter we're going to talk about is KelThuzad. He is the last boss of the instance, and basically you want to get the entire group into the circle at the same time. Don't leave anyone behind. So once you're all in the circle and the instance or the encounter starts, then there will be skeletons, abominations, and ghosts that will start coming towards the center. The skeletons can pretty much be 1 or 2 shotted, the abominations need to be tanked, and the soul weavers, which is the ghosts, need to be killed by ranged. So what you need to do is set your pet to passive, because that's very important. You don't want him to pull extra enemies that you guys don't need to fight unless you're going for the achievement. And whenever you see an abomination, send your pet to fight that. Skeletons are one of your biggest priorities. If you see one, take it down. If you see a soul weaver, shoot that down as well. And after a set amount of time, KelThuzad will become alive and you will have to fight him directly. Before you actually engage him, make sure you take out all the other adds that are still left from the first phase. And here you want to stay 10 yards away from everybody here, because he will ice block you just like Sapphiron's phase, except this ice block will dot for 100% of your HP in about 5 seconds. And if anyone is around you within 10 yards, they will also be hit by this ice block, and healers need to heal through it. But if you are too close to, like, say 5 people, that's a lot of things for a hero to take care of, and they might not be able to heal you through it. You can see at a certain percentage the adds will start coming out. The off tank should be tanking that ad, and you as a DPS should not have to worry about it. So continue your focus on KelThuzad. Also, as you just saw, I was mind controlled, and you'll be able to see someone who's mind controlled very clearly. They become huge, they become red, and they start attacking their own teammates. If you're a hunter, try to freeze arrow that person, or if you're any other class, try to CC that person who is mind controlled. And the drop from this fight was just gorgeous for a hunter. If there wasn't more than one hunter, I would want the Envoy of Mortality, which is a very nice gun, much better than what I have, and that's actually a role that I won for. So, and also Journey's End, which is one of the best in slot for a hunter right now. But I already got one. I won that role, but I'm going to pass it off to someone else who didn't get anything. So next I'm going to show you DPS on Patchwerk. Now, Patchwerk, I believe it's the most fair and balanced DPS comparison, because it's just a normal fight. It doesn't have any special things you need to do. It's just DPS race. And if you look at the damage meter at the bottom right, I'll always keep it up. As you see, someone popped heroism a little bit too early, so we didn't have heroism for the majority of the fight. Or we don't have a full heroism for the majority of the fight. And so, as I start off, I am one of the top DPS, but then beaten by a rogue who is very, very well geared. And the two other hunters are survivalist hunters, and they both have an envoy of mortality. And this is before I had my envoy of mortality, so I was using arrow song this time. So after the DPS, my DPS was 4,304, and I was 4th on the charts, 3rd of the hunters, and I was very, very close to the other two survivalist hunters who did have better gear, which makes me feel very good, because as a Beastmaster hunter, it lets me know that I'm still comparable with survivalist, even though it's a known fact that survivalist does do more damage in raids than a Beastmaster. And so that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and till next time, take care.